Welcome, Alliance members, to the Cinematic Crap Alliance's Bad Movie Jeopardy! 3 of our very own High Council members will test their bad movie knowledge to win the grand prize and see who's the king of totally pointless trivia for dipshits like us. I'm the barbarian Prince Albert, and here's your host of Bad Movie Jeopardy, the Grand Poobah of the Cinematic Crap Alliance, the Filth Wizard!
Hey, greetings, everyone. Greetings, Alliance members. We'd like to do a special shout out to all of our new Alliance members. We've been away for a little while, but we're back. We wanted to do something that will sort of introduce our cast of misfits to you, the High Council. And what better way to do that than with Bad Movie Jeopardy? Technically so bad it's good. Jeopardy, because we don't like bad movies here. I'd like to thank our announcer, Prince Albert, and please tell us, you've been at war, the cock blockade wars, to be in fact, with Neverland. How is the post-war going?
Continues to be a problem. Cocks are not allowed to pass between the islands of Always Land and Never Land. At the front, there's been quite a few casualties, so we've been sending in our very own highly trained medical professionals. We call them our cock blockade aides. So there are cock blockade aides all up and down the coast right now.
Your top men, I assume.
That must be really hard on your family, the royal family.
Yes, it's a stiff situation to be in, for sure.
I have no doubt you'll find a way to reach around the negotiating table and really take hold of the situation.
It's enough to make me have to dig into my antique cellars and get my rusty trombone out. And
all right. We get the point. Thank you. Welcome back. I just want to remind everybody we are playing Jeopardy. It's just like the game show. There will be 2 rounds, 2 boards. There will be a daily double if I'm sober enough to remember which category it's on. And then there will be a final Jeopardy at the end. Please don't let me forget about that either. Yeah, I'm pretty drunk right now. And in fact, hey, hit that like button if you're smashed on toilet hooch right now. Okay, enough of all this. Let's meet the contestants.
Our first contestant hails to us from his own secessionist state at an undisclosed area. He came to the Cinematic Crap Alliance after being kicked out of QAnon for being too crazy. He's the king of conspiracy theories, Oscar Papa Boogie Boy.
Yeah, let's hear it. Yes.
Yes.
Salute to you too, sir. How are you doing? Hey, can I ask you a question, Oscar?
Of course.
If you're living in a secessionist state, why do you have an American flag behind you?
Now, that's a very good question. You see, we're keeping this flag because most flags are made in China, and we refuse to send our dollars overseas to line the pockets of foreign billionaires. Our dollars belong right here, lining the pockets of our billionaires.
That's a great point. Fair enough. Cheers to you. Thank you very much. Our next contestant, Prince Albert.
Next up, he's a movie critic with a cable access show, Movies for Shut-ins. You can catch him at 6:30 a.m. every Tuesday, only in Duluth, son of Captain Video.
Woo! All right. 6:30 a.m. too.
That's prime time in Duluth, I'll have you know.
Yeah, that's what I have no doubt. As a movie critic, can you recommend, what's your favorite movie been lately?
Ooh, I can. Actually, I just rewatched it. It is the classic 1990 film Madhouse, starring John Larroquette, Christy Alley, and the great Wayne Tippett. Cinema Magnifico. It's kind of like Home Alone meets Citizen Kane. So,
and your rating?
I'm going with a new scale because there's a cat involved with this film. So I give this movie 4 cattails up.
Okay. Okay, sure.
You'll
that
get
makes
it.
sense.
When you see the film, you'll get it. There's a cat. It's very
Okay.
funny.
All right. I'll put that on the list. Thank you, son of Captain Video. And our last contestant, Prince Albert.
Yes, last but not least, our final contestant is a Hollywood legend. He's feasted on the pubes of almost every Z-list actor in Tinseltown, coming to you live from Corey Feldman's Short and Curly's Wiseau.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
Hi.
The crowd pleaser is in the house. I got to ask it. You know what I'm going to ask you?
No.
What does Corey Feldman's pubes taste like?
Oh, okay. Well, have you ever tried barbecue Fritos? Have you ever found?
Yes, I have. Is that what you're?
Are you familiar with barbecue Fritos? Not chili cheese Fritos, but barbecue Fritos.
Yes, I am familiar.
Well, great. That's that.
That's it, huh?
I didn't think you would have tried. I wasn't expecting you to have tried it.
Would you rather
say no?
Say no. Okay. All right. Lead me into that again.
All right. Have you ever had barbecue Fritos?
I've had the chili cheese flavored ones, but never barbecue.
No, not the barbecue. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but they're that said, they're really really good. If you haven't tried them, the barbecue Fritos, go try them. They're a little hard to find. Also, like Corey's pubes.
Oh, okay. All right. I was hoping you were going to come around to that. Well, that's a I don't know, tasting image that will haunt me to my grave. All right. Great to have everybody back.
You don't like Fritos?
It's great to have everybody back. Enough of this. Let's start playing Bad Movie Jeopardy!
Hey.
All right, let's take a look at our categories. The first category is the Breenster. If you don't know what that is, then you're probably watching the wrong video.
What is that?
The second category is Finish the Line. I will start a line from one of our many CCA movies that we have watched, and you will have to fill in the blank. The horror is horror movies that we've watched. Name that actor, pretty self-explanatory there. Fantasy, sci-fi, pretty self-explanatory there. And I just want to reiterate that these questions are all based on movies that myself and the Jesus Christ.
Don't vomit. You can use your hood if in case you puke.
all the questions that I've come up with for Bad Movie Jeopardy are all based on movies that we have watched with the High Council. Many of these will be very familiar to our Alliance members, and some of them might be new. So check them out. None of these will disappoint, guaranteed. Who was the last person to take a dump today? I think that's a Cards Against Humanity rule. We'll go first. Yeah,
That was
Oscar Papa.
a couple hours ago.
Anybody else?
Got me.
All right, Oscar Papa, you have control of the board.
All right. I'm going to go with fantasy sci-fi for 100, please.
The producer of the horny alien ripoff Forbidden World. That one goes to Oscar Papa.
Who is Roger Corman?
That is correct. Roger Corman.
First
Well
blood.
done. Well done. All right. Okay, control goes back to you, Oscar.
I will keep going with fantasy sci-fi for 200.
Do the time warp to 1982 and tell me the name of the star of Megaforce. Wings Louser.
Who is Barry Bostwick?
That is correct. Barry Bostwick.
The horror for 100.
The horror.
The horror.
The horror.
The horror
The
for
horrific
100.
horror. 100. Pietro Barzacchini was 31 when he played this Oedipal child in the zombie flick Burial Ground. Oscar Papa.
Who is Michael?
That is correct.
Yes.
If you have not seen that movie, run, do not walk. Quite outrageous.
And really, who could blame him?
Yeah. Board is yours.
I'll take the horror for 200.
The horror for 200. The director of Veronica. Oh, there's a typo already. Wings Louser.
Who's Glenn Danzig?
That is correct. Wings Louser in the lead, and you have control of the board.
Let's try finish the line for 100.
Finish the line for 100. You're tearing me apart, blank. Wings Louser.
Lisa. Who is Lisa?
That is correct.
Let's go back to fantasy sci-fi for 300.
Fantasy sci-fi for 300. The platinum blonde bad bitch has been in numerous CCA films, often topless, including Battle Beyond the Stars and Hercules. Whoa.
What happened?
All right, buzz it again. Oscar Papa.
Who is Sybil Danning?
That is correct.
Oh, of course. God.
Well done. Well done.
I'm curious. What happened over there in your end? Did you
I hit clear buzzers instead of starting the timer. So I didn't see who buzzed in. I apologize.
I heard like a click nothing shows up down there.
Two different windows, and I got to click on the window before I can click the button. So that this is too complicated for me. All right, I don't remember who that was. I think I awarded you the points.
Sybil Danning.
I believe so. That was Sybil Danning for Oscar Papa. So I will take fantasy sci-fi for 400, please.
Fantasy sci-fi for 400. This veteran little person actor has been in several CCA films, including Masters of the Universe as Gwildor. Looking Oscar Papa.
Who is Billy Barty?
That is correct. Surprised Wings Louser didn't get that one. Oscar Papa with a commanding lead on that one. Why didn't you get that one?
Sorry, jeez.
He's like your favorite. He's
Get off my ass, Dad.
a little like you. The pearl is in the soup.
I couldn't remember the character at all. I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember who was it, Deep Roy or Roy Deep? Which one was it?
Deep Roy.
Deep and Roy.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I knew I was going to answer.
Is it Dick York or Dick Sargent?
Prince Albert, any thoughts so far? Would you have gotten any of these questions?
Gwildor is an old friend of mine, so we go way back.
Just the right height.
I bet he is.
Got a flat head.
Yeah.
The board is yours.
I'll round out fantasy sci-fi for 500.
All right. On a roll here with the fantasy sci-fi. This actor lit himself on fire while on drugs, covering his face in burn scars. He's also the villain from the Paul twins, the Barbarians. Barbarian Brothers, to be exact. Looking for the name of the actor who was the villain in the Barbarian Brothers. Wings Louser.
Oh, damn it. No. No. I was thinking of it. A different movie crossed my mind and I went with it. And
Hey, want to take a guess?
uh,
You buzzed in, you're going to lose points, so might as well.
I know. After losing on a firewall and I was covering his... And I love the Barbarians. Why am I blanking on the villain?
I know
in
it's
that?
your favorite movie.
I know. Hold on, give me a minute. I know. But look how little I am. Give me a minute.
I think all
Playing
the
the
drugs
size
and
card.
all the drugs in Corey Feldman's system is getting to you.
Oh my God. I think you might be right.
Secondhand smoke.
3, 2, 1. Give me an answer.
No.
All right.
Richard Pryor.
Anybody else want to try? The correct answer is Richard Lynch.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
He's the villain from
Hold on a second.
Barbarians.
Hold on a
The
second.
villain.
Oh, that dude.
We've seen him in like 6 movies.
Oh, yes.
I think
right.
Oscar
I just looked it
Papa.
up.
Yes.
Yes.
I will continue with the horror for 300.
James Wynn's career took flight with the success of this movie, which was totally not based on an Alfred Hitchcock film. That is Wings Louser again.
I didn't even buzz. This is from the old ones.
Oh,
I
whoops.
think. And then Oscar Papa was right after
Oscar
that.
Papa.
What is Birdemic?
That is correct. Oscar Papa with a very commanding lead here. Wings Louser lost all his points on the last one. Oscar Papa, please.
The Whore for 400.
The whore. The star of the 1989 Christmas creature feature, Elves. Looking for the actor's name who starred in the Elves. Or Elves. You should know this. Son of Captain Video should know this. I believe he answered the question last time we played with this guy's name. I'll give you a hint. He was a popular television actor in the 70s. Captain Video!
Oh God, I'm blanking.
Wrong.
Oh, so close. You know, it's right there.
It's Paul Lynn? Paul Lynn?
Oh, no, I am afraid that
I
is
wish.
incorrect. Captain Video in last place with negative 400 points. The correct answer, Dan Haggerty.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's got to sting. That one's got to sting.
it does.
Oscar Papa, who requested not to be handicapped and with a super commanding lead right now. This is what happens, folks. The board is yours.
I'll take the horror for 500.
You know what? Even if I had given you the negative 1,000-point handicap, you'd still be in the lead right now.
Yeah.
All right, the horror for 500. The full title of the movie Howling 2, Your Blank is a Werewolf. Captain Video.
What is Your Mom is a Werewolf?
Oh my God, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh,
Anybody else? The full title of the movie Howling 2, Your Blank is a Werewolf, starring Sybil Danning, who we were just talking about. Anybody? All right. The correct answer is so close. Your sister is a werewolf. Yeah.
bloody hell.
See, I'm glad I didn't answer. I would have said mother.
Gonna direct Veronica. I believe Oscar Papa. It is yours once again.
All right. Let's take Name That Actor for 100.
Name that actor for 100. The female lead was literally never too young to die. Wings Louser.
Who is Vanity?
That is correct. All right. Wings Louser back in the above water.
Things are looking up.
Things are looking up.
I'm amazed at the shocking amount of ignorance on display here.
Yeah. Mine are the contestants.
Be honest, Albert. Who are you pulling for?
Who's going to come out on top?
When it comes to top, Oscar Papa is the shoe-in.
He just slides right in there, doesn't he?
Well, the shoe does, yeah.
He's the Cinderella of the High Council. All right. I believe it's Wings Louser. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Let's go to name that actor for 200.
Name the actor for 200.
Please.
He played the very familiar looking cult leader Yarakunda in Low Blow. And we just watched this. He's very familiar looking. You're looking at his image right now. Oscar Papa.
Who is Cameron Mitchell?
That is correct. Yeah. I'm surprised at the number of people who are not familiar with Low Blow and Leo Fong. Watch the Red Letter Media video on the topic. It is an instant classic. Leo Fong, one of our favorites for sure.
Oh, yes.
Oscar Papa.
Let's go with name that actor for 300.
300. This current A-lister would always show a clip of Mac and Me instead of his current film on Conan O'Brien.
God damn it, you guys.
He would go on the Conan O'Brien show to promote his movies.
Yeah.
And instead of showing a clip of his movies, he would piss off everybody and show a clip of Mac and Me the kid going off the cliff in the wheelchair every time. I guess we don't have.
Yeah.
Oscar Papa.
Who is Paul Rudd?
That is correct.
Yes.
Nice.
How did you finally get
Very
that?
nice.
I just remembered. It just
Okay. All right.
came to me.
All right.
I was going through like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Matthew McConaughey.
If you ever have some time, that's another fun wormhole to go down on the old YouTuber. All right, Oscar Papa with a super duper commanding lead, 1,700. Captain Video at -900. Wings Louser at 100. Oscar Papa.
Let's
where
mix
you going
it up.
now?
Let's go to the Breenster for 100.
Okay. Beverage break. It's hot in here. I guess that's what I get for moving to Tucson.
So take off all your clothes.
Yeah. the Brainster for 100. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Neil Breen. Neil Breen hails from this city. Wings Louser.
What is Las Vegas?
That is correct. I just realized I asked this question already. There might be one or two of those in a previous game that we played privately. They're private games. All right.
I love some private games.
Wings Louser. Games with your privates.
Let's go to name that actor for 400.
Name that actor for 400. His first Hollywood movie, he was an uncredited spectator on Venice Beach during a dance-off in Breakin'. Whoa, Jesus. Wings Louser.
Who is Jean-Claude Van Damme?
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Wings Louser on the rise once again.
Name that actor for 500. Oh, the buzzer is...
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Name that actor for 500.
I'll say it again because I can't start. Name that actor for 500.
Thank you. This villainous actor holds our personal record for appearing in the most CCA screenings, as in the actor we have seen the most in all the hundreds of movies we watched. 1,000, maybe? Villainous actor. Commonly, we watched him recently playing a villain.
This is a tough question. They're all in a...
Oscar Papa.
Who is William Smith?
That is correct. William Smith, star of Getaven, Black Samson.
Normad.
Not a bad movie. Yeah, NORAD. Bulletproof. Everything. Megaforce, yeah.
And as you recently pointed out, Conan's dad.
Conan's dad, that is correct. I did not realize that until I recently watched that. Yeah. Great actor. Recently passed away too. Sad to say. Quite a handsome man as well. All right. How you doing there, Captain Video? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Hey.
All right. I tried to make this. Captain Video kind of joined us late, so I tried as much as I can to question movies and topics that I knew he would get. I tried at least. All right.
I'm trying to.
Next category, please.
Finish the line, 200.
Finish the line. They're eating her, then they're going to eat me. Finish that line. Wings Louser.
Oh my God.
That is very much correct. OMG, that is Captain Video. What movie is that from?
Troll 2.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Still awake. Still alive. Still kicking. Oh, hey. All right. Wings Louser, go for it.
Can we please have Finish the Line for 300?
Against the blank. I got a visual hint there. Against the blank. Oscar Papa.
Ninja!
I'm sorry.
Oh!
I'm not giving it to you. You're so far ahead. I'm discounting you. Yep. Anybody else?
I don't want the points that way.
Oh, come on.
It's fair.
Captain Video.
Take it. One of you, take it.
Captain Video.
I'm not even sure.
The right answer was given. It was just given in a very inappropriate way. Wow. All right.
Wait, what?
Okay. The answer was, what is Ninja?
Oh, what is Ninja?
What you had to drink tonight?
That's what I'm asking you.
I didn't realize that's why he lost that question. I totally misunderstood that.
I was just so excited about ninjas.
Wings
He might still
Louser.
have control.
Go for it.
Me. Finish the line for 400, please.
Cross the finish line. What does katana mean? It means blank, blank. 2 words. Wings Louser.
What is Japanese sword?
That is very correct. Good job. Captain Video, what movie is that from?
I don't know. I really don't.
Samurai Cop.
Oh.
I think you mean what is Samurai Cop?
Exactly.
Well, true. Captain Video, how would you rate this game so far?
Engaging.
How many cat's tails would you give it? my questions at least.
2.
2? All right.
Oh,
So we're on par with.
Well, nothing can surpass Madhouse 1990, starring John Larroquette,
Right.
Christy Allen, and
That's
the great
true.
Wayne Tippett.
My thoughts exactly. Yeah.
let's make this a three cattails up.
All right, Wings Louser.
Let's finish the line.
In the film Fateful Findings, I resign today as the president of the blank. I resign today as the president of the blank from the Neil Breen film Fateful Findings.
Oh.
Son of Captain Video.
What is bank?
That is correct.
Nice.
Good job. All right, you're back in this. In this.
I am the president of the bank.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that speech well.
Captain Video, son of Captain Video. The board is yours.
I will take the Breenster for 200.
The title of Breen's first film.
God.
His first film. The one where he dons the denim jacket with all the medals on it. His cans of tuna. It is a play on a term that's very familiar from the city he is from. Okay, nobody gets that.
Oh my gosh.
His first film was Double Down.
Oh God. I barely remember that one.
I
Captain Video, still yours.
Okay, Breenster for 500.
Breenster for 500, going to the
Nice.
jugular.
Mm-hmm.
The name of Cade Altair's fake bearded twin brother. You recall there were twins.
I remember the
Two of his
twins.
last two movies, they were identical twins.
Ah,
There was Cade. What was his twin? His evil Spock twin brother bearded. Prince Albert. Any
This is
guesses?
a very funny answer.
Who is Cade Notaires?
That is. You get brownie points in heaven for that. That was very close. All right, I'll give you a hint. His name is the same as a fibrous green leafy vegetable. Son of Captain Video.
kale? What is kale?
Correct.
Oh,
All right, yeah, I'll give it to you. Everybody gets a freebie on that one. All right, back in the positive, Captain Video.
Holy
Well
crap.
done. Captain Video, 3 or 400?
300, please.
300. In Fateful Findings, once again, Breen escapes from this before taking a bloody shower with his girlfriend. In Fateful Findings, Breen escaped from a blank before taking a Wingslouser.
What is a hospital?
That is very correct. Good job. All right, closing out the board.
Let's do Breenster for 400.
All right, good choice. Very well done. In 2022, Breen spoke about independent filmmaking at this supposed high IQ society. Oscar Papa.
What is Mensa?
That is correct.
Oh, what is a typo? Independent
No. Oh,
and kale is spelled with a K.
is it? No. No. You're not looking shit up on the internet now, are you?
The vegetable spelled with a K.
I did look up the spellings. Yeah.
All right, at the end of our first round, Oscar Papa with still a commanding lead, 2,300. Wings Louser with 1,500, and bringing up the rear, but out of the negative is Son of Cats and Video with 100. Prince Albert, tell the Alliance members what our contestants will win.
Absolutely.
Can we set the buzzer, please?